Hello, how are you today? My name is Tiffany, and I have a question for all of you out there who make your own inserts and stuff. What I'm looking to do is I've been trying to make my own insert, essentially, and I'm going on this trip. If no one's ever seen any of my posts about ordering and stuff, I'm going on a trip to Canada with some of my friends, and I'm working on making each of them a custom kind of booklet for this trip to include our checklist, which I made, some facts and a word puzzle, and some sheets to write on and stuff. And I'm looking to try and format this book, and that's where I keep having trouble. I've got a few that I've test printed, and I just seem to have a problem with it coming to the right way. I'll show you what I mean. For example, we got like my front cover here. Well, not the cover, but the first page. There will be a cover that goes over this. That one I don't have a problem with. But as we come in here, we have this issue. Page 1, page 2. This is one part of our checklist. The other part ended up, so if we go page 1, here's then page 2 is our facts and more lines, and then lines, and then we have the word search, more lines, and then we have the rest of the checklist, which is slightly inconvenient. And then we have the back page. So I mean, this is great, but that's not so much working with this here. And I was wondering if anybody else had any other tips. I did get a few tips from Monique, and unfortunately that doesn't seem to work as well. Maybe I'm just doing something completely wrong. If anybody has any more tips or anything, or any idea on how I could do this, I mean, otherwise my last resort is just to print them off and kind of put them in a notebook that I buy or something. Otherwise, like, this is kind of what I got from, like, Monique's booklet version. I didn't end up doing the double-sided because I had to manually do that, but I just wanted to see how this would turn out, printing in general, because I am working with US size paper, which is the 8.5 by 11. I cannot get a hold of A4 paper in a store anywhere that I know of. If somebody knows of one, that would also be helpful. But yeah, this is kind of what I've got going on as my like test here. And if I were to stick this back in front, had I actually printed it as I was supposed to, back in front, we would have page 1, page 2, and if I were to fold it, we are way past the bounds of the way a notebook should be sized. So I would have to then cut all of this, and I'm basically back at square one, and that would probably end up going with the cutting and pasting deal. But then there's page 2 again. So I'm not really sure where to go from here, so this is kind of my last outreach for this project, per se. And I was just hoping, because I really wanted to get this done, I thought it'd be really awesome to do with everyone's Fedoris when I get them. Because it's kind of like just the last thing holding me up before I give it to everyone. I thank you in advance for any tips or any suggestions or any help. I thoroughly appreciate it. You guys are a fantastic community over here at the Midori resources and eye candy and the forums. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching everyone's videos and everything. But yeah, if you could just give me a few tips or some help, that would be super awesome. Thank you for all the help so far. Somewhere along the line, I guess I'm just not understanding, or it's because I'm working with this size paper. Have a wonderful day.